tough is that one to swallow? I mean, after the season you've had, to really kind of have a flat day today on both sides of the ball.
Yeah. Obviously, you wanna win all of them. It's the way it goes sometimes. They had a good game plan. Credit to those guys. They came out. They played hard. We just didn't have it today.
What prevented the offense, you and the offense, from finding the rhythm and the consistent production? What did they do specifically that kind of derailed them?
I mean, I couldn't tell you exactly. Watched the film, and maybe I can answer that a little bit better. We just couldn't find it. I thought we moved the ball when we had some of our possessions, but the 2 early 3-and-outs, just stalling throughout the game. You can't win football games that way.
Did you feel like you were under siege all day? There was rarely a time it seemed like you were in the pocket, able to really do much of anything in the pocket.
I mean, they got some good players on that team. So again, credit to those guys.
Josh, can you describe just the last 3.5 or so weeks, the emotions of obviously a pretty tumultuous time with trying to win football games in Damar and whatnot. As you reflect on it?
Yeah, well, I'm proud of our guys, how we handled situations throughout the year. We could have made a lot of excuses throughout the year of what was going on, but guys continued to fight. We wanted to win this one. We want to win them all. Those guys played better today.
Josh, when you went to the medical time, was that your elbow or what was that?
They buzzed me down from up top.
I know it was early in the game, but falling down 14-0, how much tougher did it become getting into a hole like that so quick?
Yeah, playing from behind is never fun. But we had our opportunity to make it a 1-score game before half, and didn't take advantage of that. Didn't score a touchdown, that first drive in the second half. We only got 3. And against teams like this, with a quarterback like that, you're gonna have to score 6 and 7. So we didn't do a good enough job of that tonight.
Josh, did it feel like they had a pulse on what you guys were doing offensively those first couple of possessions to start the game off?
Again, they had a good game plan. We were expecting their best punch, and they came out and they punched us.
Did the snow affect what you guys were able to do?
No, not at all.
Steph looked really frustrated. Obviously, y'all are. But what went into just not finding any success within this game?
Again, I'll get a better grasp of that after watching this. Fortunately, it's our last one, so it is what it is at this point.
I grabbed a shot of him. You were on the bench, and he was speaking. He had his arms spread, and then we just saw him leave the locker room early. Can you shed, any light or insight into what he was trying to express to you?
He's a fiery competitor. He wants the ball, and whatever it was that we couldn't get him the ball tonight, we're gonna have to learn from.
At some point in time, Josh, were you comfortable with some of the calls that was being played out there?
I'm never gonna question a call.
Josh, obviously last year ended in disappointment. What are you feeling right now to not be able to get past the same round again?
Again, disappointment. You play to win. Our goal is to win a Super Bowl, a World Championship, and we didn't accomplish that. So everything that happened this season is kind of null and void in our minds, and it sucks.
Your first year with Ken Dorsey as offensive coordinator, I know it's kind of too early to look back on it all, but if you could reflect on your relationship with him throughout the season and how it developed.
Yeah, again, just the trust aspect of what he's calling, trying to be an extension of him. I think statistically we're eerily similar, or if not better than what we were last year. So again, to come in and to have some of that same groove, you can continue to build on that. And yeah.
Josh,
Thanks,
Oh, one more.
obviously Damar was with you guys tonight. Was there anything specifically that stood out to you that he told you guys either before the game or at halftime?
No, just his presence is a warm feeling, and obviously we wanted to play for him and continue our mission. And again, we just ran into a team that played better than us tonight. Thank you, guys.